All right, howdy everybody. It's me again. I am currently playing. If the yeah, there we go. If the size this real quick. Every game's like a little different depending on how you handle the whole windowed or borderless situation. So sometimes I have to resize this. Who's a house? All right, howdy everybody. Right, today we are playing Control, which is why I have these floating rocks next to me because that's part of the control that the game gives you over the game world. We're gonna play a new game right here. Control's a third person. Hang on. Control's a third person shooter developed by Remedy Entertainment. It's a
This is going
those are
to
the
be
guys that made those are the guys that made
unusual.
Max Payne and
Can't be helped.
Quantum Break and Alan Wake more recently. So they're
You
big fans
called
of making
me,
shooters that have like weird, funky
so here I
aspects to
am.
them that make things a little different.
I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall.
The Federal
We
Bureau
stare
of
at it
Control,
and we
the
think that's the
FBC,
whole world.
or the BOC
The
actually.
room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie. What is
Zachariah
it called?
Trench.
The
What a
prison
name.
movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's
Oh,
all
that
a
is fucking
lie.
bright.
Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls
Oh,
out
hell
from
yeah.
behind the poster.
Getting some frame skippage because the game's
And
loading
the
in the
ones
level, I
that see
think.
it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw.
Actually, once this cutscene's over, I'm gonna adjust a couple things real quick.
I'm here. Why did you bring me here?
Let's take a look-see. There is something I could probably do to fix this. No, we don't want to turn on VSync. Definitely no more motion blur or film grain. Yeah, if any of you don't fuck around with this whole, like, any of this too often, you don't want motion blur, ever. That's just not a thing you ever want. Let's see. I don't see an FPS setter here. Take a look-see. Global reflections, we can probably keep those off. Motion blur we want off. I don't see an FPS limiter, which is deeply, deeply concerning to me. Because usually that's my saving grace with this sort of thing. That's a fucking problem. We'll keep that on medium. I guess we'll just have to pray. How are we looking?
Hello? Anyone
Not
here?
too great. Alright, let me try this again. There really is no FPS limit. That's really strange. That is really fucking strange. That's weird because this is a more modern game, and it's also the like the ultimate edition of it. So I'm really shocked that I'm really shocked there's no option to like limit the frame rate. It's running fine on my computer. It's just not rendering well onto my stream, which is a little concerning. That's weird as hell. In the stream, it's really chunky, right? Kind of looks like it. Weird. Hang on one sec. God, it's like I want one game I can play without massive issues. I swear to God. The dim realities. Doing this sort of thing. One sec. I'll be right back. Let's try this out real quick. That's not looking much better. Alright, good. Alright, hopefully that won't be too bad. No, still noticing some stuff. Well, you guys will just have to bear with it. This game's running smooth as butter on my screen. It's just, my CPU was not designed for this sort of thing, so I guess, I shouldn't complain about it. That's a nice looking, wait, jam my foot in the toilet real quick. Can we replicate that? Oh, okay, here we go. Alright, sorry. I was brought in here for an interview, and I'm really nervous, you know? Gotta make sure I'm nice and ready. Don't wanna interrupt anything. This place is very square, I'm noticing. A lot of corners. It's aggressively bureaucratic.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
Yeah, it's still a bit much for the encoder. I'm gonna adjust something one more time and see if that'll fix our problems. Alright. One more time? Hang on. Interesting. Well, this is just how the game's gonna look from here on out. I'm out of other options. This place.
Hello?
Hello? Oh shit, a janitor.
Hey, excuse me.
Excusez-moi.
There you are. You are here about the job.
Auntie. You're the guy I saw on the portrait earlier.
You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, they you are no helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor.
Welcome to the oldest house. Janitor's assistant. You know, we're doing pretty good. Janitor's assistant. It kind of sounds like the lowest rung of the tallest ladder, but we're looking. It's at a government agency, so it'll be stable at least. Got that going for us. Cool. He told me what to do and told me to go into the elevator, but the first thing I did was go back down the stairs to get a collectible. I'm glad my gamer instincts are still awake right now. Bam.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Alright, so I'm Jesse's imaginary friend, and she peered into something that wasn't how it should be, and now now she wants to work for the government to figure out what the fuck she saw, because they covered up whatever the fuck she was looking at. There's Trench again. He's coming around a lot. Yeah, this is a certain aesthetic that's been picking up a lot recently, or maybe not recently, but was definitely kind of hot a while ago. It was like a supernatural agency, but it all looks like it's made from bureaucracy from like the 80s. Like, if any of you have seen, there's a certain show associated with a certain superhero franchise that came out a while back that had a, like, some sort of, like, time policing agency that also had... Oh, that's a cool transition. That's good. You see that?
Did I lose you there for a moment?
Maybe a little bit.
You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan.
There's Trench.
17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Alright, we're on the lookout for Dylan. Noted. I don't have clearance. Also noted. Heard a noise in the director's office, I see. We got Trench, do not disturb. I actually want to look at the collectibles here. Barbara, I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day. For the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. But yeah, there's a certain look that kind of came around a lot. This, like, really deliberately, like, vintage office look that I feel like has become more common. I guess because now it's old enough to be considered... like, vintage. Because, I don't know, I guess if you kind of had the whole, like, really dull hardwood desks and, like, plastic-looking filing cabinets look for a while, it'd just be too real to people. It'd just be like, you know, oh, this is 20 years old, it's not history. But, like, now it's considered vintage and it's something different, like, fundamentally different from how things are now. Reminder, certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials. Unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smart watches, smartphones, smart gaming devices. Anything smart Number 2 pencils, and any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypical concept, e.g. rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. And the old Federal Bureau of Control has its own seal here. Invenio Investigatio Imperium. And it's a tower with an eagle and a big ominous floating upside down pyramid. But yeah, this game, I've been really excited to play this game for a while, just because, like, I only played it a little bit last time I gave it a shot. I don't know why I put it down and never picked it back up, but it had a look, it had a look and a feel to it that I was really, really into. Hang on, I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm still bothered by how this game's looking in Streamlabs, so I kind of want to modify it one more time. That explains a lot. Hang on. I keep telling it to change the resolution, and it's not. Hang on. I fucking keep telling this game, I want this at 1920 by 1080. That's a little better. Hang on. It keeps changing it back. What the hell is the deal? Interesting. Okay. Did you just readjust it backwards? Okay, we're good. Okay, we're good. We're good here, but not in this stream. Hang on. Hang on. I want to see if I can get this to stick. This is the first time I've had an options bar that kept fucking changing it back and forth. Oh my fucking god. Okay. I see how it is. Hang on. I don't want it to look like this. Please, I'm begging of you. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna restart the game real quick. I'll be right back. I'm sorry for all the delays, but this is actually starting to legitimately bother me. Alright, so good news. I figured out how to get this game to stick at 1920 by 1080. Bad news, it's by setting it to windowed mode, but whatever. We're just gonna roll with it. I'm not used to doing this, but you know, I'm willing to make great sacrifices in the name of entertaining the people. So we're just gonna do it like this. Oh god, the camera. Oh yeah, much better. Holy shit.
Did I
Okay.
lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
That's the director. Jacking off so hard he knocked himself the fuck out. That's what I'd do if I had an office this nice.
Shit.
But yeah.
You want me to pick it up? The
I
murder
may
weapon?
instead. The
Really?
murder weapon. Yo! Look at that shit. It's a revolver, because this man has good taste. Oh, hell yeah, there it is. That's the board, baby! Only the director can wield. The gun sword intentionally left blank. Your application will be processed.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP.
These are real-ass people.
Powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Only the director can bind the service weapon and live-die. This is your ritual challenge. You must choose to be the chosen one.
Look at this place. Where am I?
So, yeah, this game kind of dunks you in the ice real quick. I only played a little bit. I got past this part obviously, and oh yeah, this is bubblegum Polaroid. All none of the above. So these are concept tattoos we see in your minds. The service weapon. It has many forms, like the house prison you occupy. But yeah, so this is our boss, the board. It takes place as a pyramid, a very, very big pyramid. And one of the main reasons I got interested in Control is because a couple content creators I follow who have a podcast mentioned, it came up in their conversation. And incidentally, this game had its Ultimate Edition come out around when Destiny 2 had its Shadowkeep DLC. And incidentally, the main bad guy in that is also a giant floating pyramid. So apparently, it was just a good time to be an ominous floating, an ominous black pyramidal entity that has its own weird mystical powers that can telepathically communicate with people. It was a really interesting coincidence.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
This is our gun. It's a very cool gun. As you can see, it is wriggling with violent intent. And it recharges. Service weapon regenerates ammunition automatically when not in use. So yeah, there's no bullets or anything in this game. So keep in mind, this is still a Remedy game. It's still a third-person shooter. But what makes it stand out isn't so much the shooting mechanics as it is the game, just the setting. If any of you are fans of the SCP Foundation, that wiki, you might notice some similarities between that and how this whole game works. Oh, you use R to swap shoulders. That's good. Usually, I've played whole third-person shooters where I forgot what the swap shoulder button was, and that made it very difficult to play the game. We wield the gun. The board appoints you. Congratulations, director. Yo, this is pretty good for our first day. We got promoted from janitor's assistant to director. That's efficiency. You need that kind of gumption in this kind of economy.
Hear that?
No, I was talking.
It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Yeah, one thing I like about Jessie in the beginning here is that they do carefully establish that she isn't a normal gormless protagonist that's just constantly going, oh, what's going on with this cool new setting that I've... Oh yeah, this whole thing. What's going on with this cool new setting that I'm in? And then they just kind of constantly ask, oh, why is this happening? What's this happening? But Jessie's definitely very different.
You can't let this happen. 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 You can't let this happen.
I believe this woman is experiencing brain inflammation.
You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror.
See, I stopped her headache. Oh dear. Oh yeah, so these guys are called the Hiss. That's what they call the bad guy in this whole setting. You'll see that come up a lot whenever the game's giving me like encyclopedia stuff for enemies I've killed. The hotline.
Secure line of communication. Guide us. Reach the hotline.
Sorry guys, I got a call to pick up. I'd really appreciate if you could fuck off. I don't know how to take cover. Is cover a thing in this game? I don't think it is. See? No, crouching is. How about F? Nope, that doesn't work. I keep pressing R like instinctually after I kill something. I was trained on reload timing by Call of Duty, so I just have an instinct to reload after I kill something. Seeing a lot of psychedelic patterns whenever I kill these guys. Material, undefined reading. Cat 1 3792628 : executive. Yes, I understand. I don't have a clearance level to understand whatever the fuck I just picked up. Ooh. What's in here? It's a box with stuff. I got a consecutive kills boost I can put on my weaponry. I got alternate world events. Hang on. For Marshall's eyes only. Marshall, we checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything. Just like the house fire before this. And the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort the fake Oz from real things. Or you need to rotate those field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch. Next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenum. Yeah, but there's something really charming about a setting where you've got something extremely strange and supernatural happening, and it's being broken down by like something as mundane as a bureaucracy. That's one thing I really like about this whole aesthetic that I feel like has been popping up, not like in recent times. Director's office, that's not where we're headed.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
I always wonder what working in these... Oh yeah, there's me. I don't know when they took that picture, but I'm there. I always wonder what working in these sorts of institutions as like a lower level bureaucrat must be like. Like, could you imagine you're just working at something, you're doing something really, really mundane, like you're just like collating reports or like organizing the files in like an electronic system, and then you're just sitting around, oh hell yeah, we're back in the bathroom. And then you're just sitting around and it's going, holy shit, I've killed the toilet. Outstanding, Jessie. She's got powerful legs if she can just crush raw porcelain like that. But anyway, I always wonder what it's like to be like a lower level bureaucrat in these sorts of places, just because it's like, imagine you're collating a bunch of reports and then you look outside and just like your entire workplace just ceased to exist for like a little bit. going on over there? A little spooky. Still don't have clearance level. Even I got promoted all the way to director from janitor, and they still won't give me any clearance. That's fucking annoying. Oh yeah, one thing that's gonna happen with me a lot is I'm gonna get lost.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing
Yeah,
into
work sucks, huh?
everything in this
I feel you.
place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
I guess the you here is whatever
Battle's contagious.
entity
It burrows
is like
in
guiding
an
Jesse.
infuriating melody
We'll probably
that
learn more
makes you
about it
hum
later.
Over and over.
Oh hell yeah. Now I'm ready to jam. The hiss better watch out. I got good acoustics on my side. I really love this game's color scheme. Like, sort of like a grayish blue contrasted with a very, very deep red. Got some more records. By the way, I am going to read quite a bit. Oh yeah, I've got weapon mods. We can slap that on here. Open more collectibles. Yeah, but I'm probably going to be reading quite a bit while we're here, just because I'm really fascinated by this game's setting, and I really love a good, mysterious, kind of unknowable setting that like very, very, very slowly unfurls in front of you. There's something really magical about being able to see like all the little details fit in the background as you run through this whole sort of like crazy world that you don't quite understand. But anyway, FBC, how to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How'd you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and that they'll need to leave. If their answers seem brrr, escort them to a private room. They are performed the gunner's psychological assessment. If their responses are within the acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet, then brrr, immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. And we've got the service weapon. Service weapon, OOP 1-KE, containment procedure. If any of you have read any SCP articles, that is a very familiar pair of words, I bet. No unique procedures required. Description, para-utility. The object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to beep. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of beep. The object will determine whether beep. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. The process is dictated by the beep, but their criteria is unknown. Background. The object was discovered inside the oldest house, in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis, many forms throughout history, Mjolnir, Excalibur, Verenostra, all weapons that of their wielders. If objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, see Dr. Darling Representation 11.1 for more details. So, if what I'm getting from this is correct, the service weapon, our little revolver here, is supposed to be indicative of some sort of legendary weapon that's passed on to a quote-unquote chosen one, which we were referred to at the beginning. Which would seem very appropriate for a gun used by the protagonist of a video game. I can't go here. That's very unfortunate. The hiss is blocking me off. Am I supposed to, like, hop over this railing? Oop. Ranger Second Class Pulaski? I'm your boss, mister. What you doing? I'm gonna be honest, I love the red, but I can't see much. Oh! Recharging. Yeah, so the service weapon, as far as I can tell, runs off of like a cooldown system. So like when you empty it out, you have to wait for it to fully recharge before you can use it again.
Control points. Anatomy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Cleanse the control point.
Is that what this pyramid's supposed to be?
Help me fix it.
How do we unhiss this place? There we go. We unfucked the place. De-Minecraft it.
You did it. We did it.
Hello.
Oh,
Can you hear me? Are you with us?
you hanging out in the shelter, Mr. Pope? Miss Pope?
Can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope. Emily Pope. Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie?
Jesse Faden.
I'm your boss.
I'm just visiting.
Howdy. I was a janitor this morning and the director this afternoon. Oh shit, she knows.
We're coming out.
I wasn't even the janitor, actually. I was the janitor's assistant.
Director.
I help
Faden.
clean things.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this...
Hiss?
that works? Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full
It's like carbon monoxide.
It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you.
Oh, would you look
are
at that,
the
Jesse?
director
You're
of
not
Emily.
you're not
That makes you special by
infectable by the
definition.
evil
And the
mist,
trench
and
is
you've got a
no longer
gun.
the director, obviously.
Perfect for solving all of our problems.
I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Don't worry, I don't know anything.
Trench is
I'll
dead.
take whatever people can say.
Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun.
The
It's my gun
whatever
now.
look like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
Hey, yep. I just shot my gun a
Tell her
lot.
about you yet.
It's
A
easy.
janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. It's
Oh, you're telling
I
me.
can't even.
It's
Look,
unbelievable,
Jesse,
she says.
I have a million questions, and you probably have a million.
I walked into
more.
this fucking federal office, found out it was way bigger than it looked like when I was coming in from the outside, picked up a gun that a man used to kill himself, and then
But
shot a
there's
bunch of
something I
glowy
need
eye
to ask
guards.
you to do first.
That dissolved into ghost mist whenever I did.
Control point.
And then
And you can maybe
I
cure
de-blocked
those
this place.
infected, possessed by
Yeah, it's a
this.
little weird. It's a little
If that's
unbelievable.
possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already.
Same.
She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the bureau she's a part of.
Yes. I can try.
I'm speaking for you, of course.
Me.
We can try it
My,
together.
me and the fractal haze I've got over this woman.
Okay. You with me?
I'm
Did it
here.
before. Push the hiss out.
Cleanse the hiss corrupted agent. Okay. This. Fast travel and outfits. We got any outfits? We don't. And this is the only fast travel we've got. Noted. Where to? Oh, that's what they mean. Hey there, mister. Miss, let's unfuck you. We'll pull all the white noise out of your brain there. Did I get it? Is she fixed? That doesn't look fixed. It looks like she melted into etheric mist.
Too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Jesse, over here. We
Hey
need to
there,
make a
Emily.
plan, Jesse.
That woman's totally fucking mega dead.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Oh, is this my job interview?
Listen,
It's a little late.
the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown.
Her fucking town was called Ordinary?
The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing.
Isn't that a little on the nose?
I've been looking for this place for a long time.
Oh yeah, I was literally living an ordinary life in a literally ordinary town before the wrongness came and stole my brother.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to.
Is there
dig out
anything in
some
here
old
that's not
files
very
for you.
classified? I really
My
doubt it.
boss, Casper Darling would know, but he's missing. I think
Casper
he knows
Darling
this
is such a
was
60s like radio personality
Came up
name.
with the HRAs, the
It's
heteroresonance
perfect.
amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the hotline.
The psychosomatic overlay that occasionally interrupts my gameplay.
It's
Yes, that
another
Trench.
object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone.
Bakelite.
A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
I hope
It's kept
someone
in the
does.
communications department through
I
the
got
mail.
promoted to director
It's part
today
of
and
the
I didn't get
sectors
any
with access
job
into the
training, so I'd
lockdown
like someone to
place.
give me some
We'll get
give
the
me
door
some
open for
advice.
you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier.
Is that what the harness
Keep an
she's
eye
wearing
out.
is? A Hedron resonance
They call me the
amplifier?
director.
Is that what she called it?
But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader.
I don't think they want a leader.
Why
I think
am
they
I
just want to
here?
go get her.
I think you already know.
Someone who can go in and shoot the bad
Yes,
noises.
I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too.
Okay.
I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this.
Sweet Jesus.
I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
That's super weird. Why does the light only reflect on the windows that are in the center? Jesus Christ.
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are
Ooh,
no
questions?
The hotline should be in the communications department.
That makes sense. They tend to have phones in communications departments. This is a lot of questions. Let's ask about the HRAs quick.
So HRAs stop you from becoming hiss.
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
That's
I
kind of a
thought
running
that too.
theme around here, I
Dr.
think.
Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Okay, suspicious.
Where did the hiss come from?
Where did the hiss
I'm
come
not
from?
sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
I feel like I would have remembered if
No.
I saw
No, just
mysterious
inside.
hissing noise turning people into
The
monsters.
source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking.
If any of
But
you
in
are
the context,
confused, this
it's good
whole
news. The
building we're in
lockdown
is the
holds.
oldest
The
house.
hiss escaping the building would be the end.
For some reason, New
She
York was
rolled out
built
there for
around
us
this
me, but
giant, sprawling,
I wouldn't want
infinitely
Jess to destroy
expanding,
it.
like,
With you on that, Emily.
super complex made entirely out of concrete and wood and pleather.
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
Yeah?
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building.
Magic.
This is a place of power.
It's a
the
pop.
oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the funny thing. That it's the one thing that they have a lot of fun with in this game, as far as I can tell, is that they really seem to enjoy making up fun acronyms. Because we've got objects of power, right? Those are called oops. You want to look out for them oops. And then this place is called a place of power, so it's a pop. It's a nice big pop.
This trench
And then you've got the altered
Keep
world
hearing him
events,
in
which
my
are
head.
awes.
Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data.
What in the fuck?
That's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I think you should keep the gun. It seems like you have people you need to shoot. And Jesse's like, you're right, I do. I do have people I need to
Can you
shoot.
tell me what an object of power is exactly?
What about them oops?
This is all,
Let me know.
well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going
Not
over
an oops
basics.
master yet.
So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she
Perfect.
memorize this?
Completely memorized.
Got it.
Totally understood.
Thanks. Thanks, Emily.
So yeah,
I'm
there's
sure I'll
altered
have
items
questions.
and there's oops. Oops are
let me know.
things that come from they're objects that, like, I guess from the get-go have magic powers, and altered items are just like the gun's an oop, because it kind of vaguely resembles something that, like, real that we know of and interact with, but it's not quite, and it's totally strange and magical. Whereas an altered item would be something more familiar that's been made strange
There it
by
is again.
whatever the
A
fuck
welcome
makes
message.
all this crazy shit. Got a house memory. I still don't know what it is. We've got undefined reading, house memories, and hidden trends. Those are our materials for something. Personal mods. Health recovery per element pickup is increased. I like that idea. Damage after kills. I think I'll take the overall damage boost in case I'm dealing with, like, a boss or something. Sounds like a better call. Can I? I still don't have any clearance. No one here gave me any clearance. I'm kind of miffed. Are I supposed to be in charge or something? Oh yeah, much better. Hang on. Get fucking destroyed, Mr. Hiss. I'm seeing more interactables. Is this more reading for our reading stream? Hope you guys like hearing me talk. Travel costs. So this must be exciting. Week 83 report. Visited the following Nevada accommodations: the Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel, In and Out, Aztec Court, Sleepy Bear Motel, Silver Spurs Ranch, El Gato Blanco Inn, A Plus Lodge. Expenditures: accommodation $831.29, meals $714.84, gasoline $295.12, mini bar with an asterisk $313.61. I do wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state, but hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Rowley and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road, Agent L. Hines. The boys in research said performing rituals may help identify any places of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual. Nah. Alright. Let's go. Okay, that is evil.
It's overpowering here.
An evil place can't go there
You
yet.
won't be anywhere near it. With you on that.
Did drink a bit before this stream, so if I'm missing shots that you think are clear slam dunks, I'm sorry, but that's I'm inebriated. I can't be blamed for my mistakes. All right. Cafeteria, dead letters, central escape. Okay. We're going to dead letters, I think. Yep, I think we're dead letters. Not sure, though. Another box. Do you like me some boxes? Hang on a second, fellas. Heard some gunfire. Where from? Over there? Oh, shit. He's got a shield. And a shotgun, I think. What that sounds like to me. Oh, the shield comes back. That's nasty. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, fun fact about this gun. You can actually see the ammo physically, because I think it shoots the little blocks that are on the top row. You see how it's like nearly empty and then like all the little blocks come back? The fun little detail. See that? Like it's top row and then like they all reconstruct themselves. That's fucking neat. More undefined reading. I get nervous whenever I see material because I feel like a lot of games just shove crafting systems into their games just for the sake of having it. And I hope it's not the same case here. Is blue now. That means it's good. No more evil red in my office space. Navigate through the communications department. Okay. You know, it's because they both come from, like, the same, like, I guess 60s era, like, bureaucratic lettering, but, the UI here does remind me a lot of, Call of Duty Cold War. Black Ops Cold War. Yo! This is amazing. I didn't understand a single thing that they said. Book club. Hello, avid readers. A Bureau Book Bunch will convene at the usual spot in the corner table of the cafeteria at 5 p.m. on Tuesday. Currently discussing Unless You by J.D. Brooks. Everyone should get the reviews to me by Monday before lunch so I can generate some conversation starters before the meeting. Happy reading, Penny Bartwell. Dude, I was in an attempt at a book club once, and it didn't pick up too much. We're gonna give it another shot in like a month or so, but I really wanna be part of one of those because I feel like it'd get me reading again. I'm not very good at self-motivating to read books. So I think if I have other people to talk about them with, I'd be a little more motivated to do it. All right, so Hiss Agent. Field research on Hiss entity, Hiss corrupted agent, confidential. Summary. The Hiss manifest in human hosts in numerous ways. The most common and least intense form is seen in the many corrupted agents floating around the Bureau. The Hiss agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. The most notable distinction from an unaffected human is the fact that they levitate. Noted. These Hiss have displayed no aggressive behavior. They only seem interested in vocalizing the strange incantation ad infinitum. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate the Hiss corruption like spores or Wi-Fi boosters. Or are they cocoons preparing to enter the next stage of evolution? When attacked, Hiss agents disappear, perhaps entering a state of invisibility or undergoing a transformation into a purely resonant form? Research is ongoing. Refer to file beep for a full report. Hiss barrier. Summary. The Hiss resonance field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. Hiss barriers appear as ways to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. 2 methods have been discovered for lowering them. 1. Destroy the multiple concentrated resonance sources found in this vicinity. 2. Destroy the Hiss entities in the area. The resonance fields seem to require support for their size and density from other non-connected sources of Hiss resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fail. Does an inactive structure made of Hiss resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when considering the Hiss? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the Hiss? To what degree is it watching and planning? Refer to file beep for full report. Hiss guard. The Bureau has many internal security personnel. The Hiss was quick to take advantage of this fact. The Hiss guards use the standard-issue bullpup rifles they carry prior to corruption, while the armored guards carry pump-action shotguns. They have no observed paranatural abilities, with the exception that certain Hiss guards are protected by a shielding of dense Hiss resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Is this shielding a result of prolonged Hiss corruption? Does the Hiss mature in organic hosts over time? More data is needed. Did the Hiss target individuals with combat training? Does the Hiss have that level of cognizance? Does it utilize hosts for tasks they are best suited to? Combat-trained hosts are reserved for combat? These are all questions for later, though it is obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge on the use of their weapons. There's a picture of Director Trench. So much is expected from the director. The responsibility. The privilege. There's another portrait. The only person you should fail is yourself. Ooh. And urban legends. Summary. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain informed by our own and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially in popular culture using our Bureau-made anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore. Awes that only occur on a pair of scissors that consume human through 2 punctures on these details, living in the minds of so many, have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children, they are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Refer to file 493-6942 for full reports. Very cool.
Hey, Meg! What's wrong? My mom's dead.
Oh, shit.
I'm so sorry, Meg. What happened?
Yeah, what happened, Meg? Oh no, redaction.
It's like the director says. Confidential and children don't start with C. The director's a puppet.
Yeah, he is. We should get rid of that director, whoever they are.
Dad says my mama went missing in actions. She walked into the city and didn't come back.
Hey, that's another C-word, city.
I don't know what missing in actions is, but I sure wish someone would find her.
I'll help you look, Topher.
I'm getting the fuck out of here. I can't handle this. His shows already kind of freaked me out. I don't need him. I don't need him with an extra layer of horror to him. I'm good. Oh shit, is that more reading? Get me in there. Get me in there. Ah! God, I need to know. I need the lore. Trench! Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. The letters came to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones that allow us an insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connections to Oz and other alternate materials. So thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. P. Bartwell. I guess that's what this whole little area is for. Ooh. Alright, I think I should probably get out of here. I think if I read too much, my voice is gonna get sore. Oh no, there's so much to read. Machine God! Okay, fucking, I have to. I had a dream, and I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain God, but not the God you know or the ones anyone knows. A new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator, and the coils from my toaster, and the fans, plus the timing belt from my car's engine, and the wheels from my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how on his own. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby's, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
Communications. We're on the right track.
We are at last on the right track. What's in here? Another bathroom. Fuck yeah. Ugh, I can't take anything. I've got, like, Max Payne 3 has trained my brain to respond positively to little medical cabinets in bathrooms because they usually contain painkillers. Oh! He's dead! Hello?
Object of power.
Ooh. Ooh.
We need to cleanse it.
I need to get over here. Thing's hucking shit at me. Alright, how do I get up there? Through here? No. Oh, there's a staircase. Get me up here. Are these little ramps? I've seen these on staircases before. Is this for like people in wheelchairs? The only reason I can imagine they use those. The crouch walking in this game is very slow. Get me in there. This seems really hazardous, but whatever. We'll slap it. Is that a floppy disk? Hell yeah. I got a save icon, everybody. Ooh, I got it. The floppy disk nuke can be bound to gain launch telekinesis. Teach us to believe, Director.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in Bureau Seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Oh no, the director's gone rogue. Oh yeah, this is why I have the little floating rocks with me here. Because when I played this game the first time, I do remember having this power to like lift and toss things. It's quite good. Launch align the cube thingamajig into the whole slot to advance score. Slap. Hell yeah. But yeah, I do like tossing things. Tossing things is quite fun. And we've got a little meter above there that looks like a censorship bar. That's supposed to tell us how much power we've got. The ability, gift, burden. This is pretty accurate. I'm surprised I'm not, like, bouncing it into objects more than I feel like I would be in any other game. Get the fuck out of here. I don't need bullets. I've got rocks. The hiss noise is burrowing into our astral plane's secret base. You must stop. Mute them, Director. I dig it. I'm willing to listen to a pyramid. I think pyramids are cool. The floppy disk is now bound, delivered. Oh, Jesus Christ. The hiss antagonist is seeking our astral plane.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off.
Hang on, let's take a look-see. Yes, I will read everything. Floppy disk OOP5-KE. Containment procedure. Must be contained in a cell with no other loose material. Description, para-utility. The object is an 8-inch diskette containing Soviet-era nuclear launch codes. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to telekinetically lift material and throw it a short distance. See Dr. Darling Presentation 11.15 for more information. The object is currently bound for research purposes. Stolen from a Soviet military base located by agents and with the CIA. The diskette contained launch codes to missiles believed to be reserved for use against. After being returned to America, the diskette began throwing computational hardware at members of the decoding team. An informant in the CIA tipped the bureau off and was requisitioned by agents the next day.
I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
Very useful. Punches right through the shields. Got another man somewhere. I see you, buddy. Where's the other one? Ooh, he's got a rifle. Hang on, get back here. You guys look fucking neat. Never mind, no they don't. I saw like the yellow helmet and the glowing eyes from a distance. I was like, that guy looks kind of cool. And then I got close and I was like, never mind. Looks a little doofy. I'm not gonna lie. Demolition experts and rangers. Ooh.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
We're going to the mailroom. Noted. I don't have clearance.
I think there's a key nearby.
Oh.
This must open the door.
Okay, that's easy. What's this? Oh, a control point. Very cool. Yeah, I wasn't 100% sure what the fast travel was to this game, because I figured it was pretty linear, but maybe there's more backtracking than I expect. What you doing there, buddy?
Fly now. Great.
Tossing shit at me. The dodgeball fight. Dude. Oh, that's Tomasi, okay. This is his area. I keep, like, narrowly missing these people's heads. Ooh, that is low health. Oh! That cover was not good. Noted. Use shift to escape the blast. Noted. Alright. Tomasi's got some teeth to him. My bad. Yeah, once someone's above me, I think I've got the angles all wrong in my brain. Where, like, I think I'm safe, but I'm actually not. Also, you know, the stuff he was tossing was exploding a little bit. Alright, let's give that another shot. I think he can only dodge once in a while, so I should try to bait out his dash with like a shot or two, and then pop him with something throwable. One more thing. Where is it? There he goes. Get back here, Tomasi. I need your ass. Oh no, he went the office anus.
I have a feeling he'll be back.
Yeah, probably.
Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
Hotline chamber. Glad we got all these signs. They're very useful. What are all these tubes for? You see all this shit? I have no earthly idea what any of this stuff does. Oh wow. Are they supposed to be like vacuum tubes or something? Not what I wanted.
Alright, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities.
Is this the missile crisis?
Illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana.
Oh!
By sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an altered item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
Yeah, I heard that over in Cuba, like in Havana specifically, there's a bunch of U.S. Ambassadors that for some reason like kept like reporting like weird like headaches and stuff like that.
The hotline can't be far now.
Because I don't know, it was suspected that there was some sort of like sonic weapon or something that was like playing something that you couldn't quite hear but still affected your brain in some way and caused like literal damage to the inner ear and stuff like that. Hotline chamber. I really dig these little like these big fucking letters across the screen to indicate like a transition into a new area. Digging it. Hotline security log. All visitors must check in. Bill Everett, the custodian, came in a few times, and then we had Carol Bishop the last time. Noted. The Bureau only allows certain highly trained individuals to handle volatile materials and weaponry. Our demolition experts are instructed in the use of explosives in dimensions with distinct physical laws, making them important assets for engineering work as well as combat situations. Hiss demolition experts are the only observed Hiss variations to wield the specifically built rocket-propelled grenade that is designed to identify and track entities once fired, making them a threat whose termination should be prioritized in combat scenarios. I find it remarkable that the Hicks restrict usage of this weapon to the Bureau personnel who train specifically for its use. What does this tell us about its behavior? Can it not pass along new information to corrupted entities? Still too many unknowns. Refer to file for full report. We've also got the Hiss elevated. Elevated agents display abilities similar to telekinetic competencies observed in Bureau para-utilitarians. Some prefer to charge their targets, while others launch objects at them. Telekinetic attacks have been ineffective against the Hiss elevated due to their own talent in the area. They do not use any weaponry except for their own paranatural capabilities. Some Hiss elevated have been seen levitating while strapped into chairs. This is likely the result of individuals being corrupted while undergoing cognitive recording in parapsychology. How are they able to use paranatural abilities? Is it possible that these individuals were bound to objects of power prior to corruption? It's also worth considering that the Hiss resonance can identify and express latent paranatural ability in the individuals it corrupts. The Rangers are the Bureau's well-trained and well-armed expeditionary forces. Their Hiss-corrupted counterparts are equally formidable. Prior to corruption, Rangers were trained to use a variety of weapons in order to face any threat found during all response or threshold exploration, including submachine guns, assault rifles, and automatic shotguns. Hiss Rangers utilize these weapons as well as the advanced tactics taught by Bureau instructors. Some are additionally outfitted with Bureau-made body armor. Hiss Rangers have no observed paranatural abilities beyond some being protected by a shielding of dense Hiss resonance capable of stopping bullets. Considering the advanced training the Hiss Rangers are capable of applying to their situation, is it feasible to consider the human mind still remains intact to some degree, or is the Hiss able to tap into this combat training and utilize it? Further observation is required. Very interesting. Oh yeah, the hotline's funky as fuck.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream Logic.
Dream Logic.
The light switch cord. Door marked with a black pyramid.
Alright, so we've hit the light switch. This is the entry point. The catalyst is the light switch. The law of 3 applies. Director use only. Disregard of this policy may result in fatal psychic trauma. Okay, that was not what I was supposed to do. Noted. It was worth a shot. He said dream logic. Maybe we could have walked over there. You never know. Moving target is harder to hit. Keep moving to avoid enemy fire and sustain less damage. I really like it when shooters remember to incorporate that concept that like you moving around would make you harder to hit by the AI, instead of them just beaming you regardless of whether you're moving or not. Oh fuck, we're back here? Really? Wait, do I have to fight? Do I have to fight our boy again? No. Okay, we're good. Okay. I would have been a little upset if I had to redo that boss fight. Or mid-boss fight, I guess, would be a better... I think that's more closer to how tough he was. Man, my vocabulary is weird. Sometimes I'll come up with an overly complicated or like overly specific word to use for a specific situation, and then sometimes my brain will just stall and then I'll come up with something stupid. What if I tap this again? The law of 3, it said.
Whoa.
Oh, there we go.
Have we been here before? No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
Logic. We've got multiple doors with little icons here. Only this one has the little upside down pyramid. I can't do anything with it apparently. Yo.
Anyone here?
Does anyone work at this podunk motel? Hello? This is a nice little detail. Like, it's got posters for basically anywhere. Like, we've got Nevada, we've got New York, we've got Montana, the Pacific Northwest, we've got, like, Lassen Volcanic National Park, wherever that is. Manzanita Lake. Montana again. Miami, New York. Like, just to better emphasize that this literally could be any motel. A nice bed. Can I hit this one more time? 1, 2, 3. Nope. What if I go outside? Not an option. What's there here? The janitor? That was my position before I got promoted. In here, maybe. It feels like this is where they were leading me, doesn't it? Like, as I started over there, I go forward, I go here, you see the light coming out of this room. Like, it feels like it's indicating that I should be here, right? That's my feeling. I guess not. Traverse the Ocean View Motel. Where the fuck am I going? Hang on. I'm a little confused here. Oh, there's the light switch again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I guess there's a method for going back and forth. Can't go in here. The bell's not doing anything. Oh, okay. That's how you... Okay, I see, I see. So the bell changes how which room's open. Okay.
Black pyramid on it.
Okay. Wait, hang on. Is there any rooms I haven't gone into? Okay. What's in the first one? Anything collectible? Oh, nothing. Okay. Well, we've got the black pyramid key. We can enter. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Yo. Okay, now I'm not falling to my death. Yeah, this isn't ominous at all. Ah! It's bright. The hotline seashell is a transmitter badge. Directors can call the board long distance. Oh my goodness. Okay. What the fuck is that thing over there? Hello? It's, not having a good time. Okay, I need to throw shit at it, I guess. I have fallen to my death. The hotline will allow you to contact extra-dimensional entities. Noted. Okay, I'm just not going to fuck with that thing, I guess. Sorry, usually when I see damage markers whenever I shoot something, I assume that means I'm supposed to kill it. Or at least that I can kill it, which means that I should kill it. That's just how my brain processes things, you know? I don't think that's a very concerning line of thought. Just the notion that if I could kill something that I should. You can contact us, past selves, in the Hotline Collectibles menu. We expect compulsive weekly calls.
It is...
Hotline.
It's an object of power.
Oh, it's a phone, really?
It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
Ooh. That's why there's no dial. We're back in the office.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
I was quiet there because I just remembered something I forgot. If any of you are watching and think Mr. Trench sounds kind of familiar,
I have it.
That's because he's the same. That's because the voice actor's the same one that did Max Payne, and I love that.
An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily.
Let's get back to Miss Pope.
People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
Hotline OOP3-UE. Containment procedure. Object should be inaccessible for use except to the director. Object is a 1960s era red bakelite telephone. The rotary dial has been replaced with a black knob of unknown purpose. The phone weighs. The object allows the director to communicate with the... If used by anyone other than the director, the object will cause lethal... See Dr. Darling Presentation 11.6 for more information. The object is currently bound to Director Trench. Background. The object spontaneously manifested in the director's office, placed on the desk. Director Northmoor was the first known Bureau agent to use it. A battery of tests were run on the object, including... but its origin remains unknown. The Butte Summary. Butte, Awe 17. Event Summary. A spate of disappearances was traced to a home in the city of Butte, where Bureau agents discovered a translocative light switch cord. Event response. Bureau agents arrived at the home of a local celebrity located at... which had been connected to a total of disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside. While searching a closet, an agent pulled the light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house, days later, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in the Butte home's closet disappeared during this incident. Wow. Details. According to their testimony, the agents had been transported from the Butte home to a roadside motel, named the Ocean View Motel and Casino, and discovered a room key by performing a ritual, see file MOT-01. The key opened a door marked with an inverted black pyramid, which they only learned after a lengthy period of trial and error. After pulling another motel cord found inside this room, they were transported to the oldest house. The disappearances of the home's owner and the other locals of Butte have been attributed to the light switch cord. The Ocean View Motel is now known to have many doors and pathways. Since the occurrence, identical light switch cords to the one found in the Butte home have begun appearing throughout the oldest house. At time of writing, light cords have been found in the oldest house, located in the sectors. These all access the Ocean View Motel, though how exactly this link operates is... but initial hypotheses center on the Butte Awe as a... See Dr. Darling Presentation 24.3 for more details. That's actually a really nice little... because, like, it makes sense that it's a roadside motel, you know? Because it's like a place where you rest in between going to places. So it makes sense that it also, like it makes sense that if it's, like, mystical in its own way, it teleports. Makes sense to me. Bureau fund... yeah, who does fund the Bureau? To all executive staff, I know there's some concern regarding our operations exceeding the annual budget. So long as we operate within the oldest house, we are obscured from scrutiny in many respects. If our budget demands are not exorbitant to the point of drawing attention, then they will be granted by the U.S. Treasury without question. The FBC is just another line in another spreadsheet that some lowly accountant won't even notice. Their eyes will skip over us, as if we weren't even there. The nature of the oldest house allows us certain freedoms in how we operate. Our being here is no accident. Regards, Zachariah Trench, Director of the Federal Bureau of Control. Oh yeah, the hotline's got its own, like, chunk. And that lets us rewatch certain, like, funky little cutscenes. This is clearance level 4? What the hell's going on in there? Alright, where's Emily? She's in the boardroom.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it?
Hell yeah.
Comms, the hiss? Sorry.
I got the hotline.
She's excited.
I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling.
He talked about his little
Tomasi,
management
but
frat.
He's gone. His Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She
Ooh.
took her rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector.
Sounds like a plan.
Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown.
Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that in the
I know it.
to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Or
tests. I don't know.
Or I could just do my own thing and just go fix the problem for all of you.
I wouldn't mind understanding more myself.
Okay. If you think it will help.
Oh, we're actually doing the test. I
check
totally
the
expected
internal
her to say
location
no.
and any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
We keep seeing this fucking concrete whatever the hell this is. It's coming back repeatedly, and it's evocative imagery. Oh, there she is. I keep looking at these super boxy PCs and thinking that they're like Fallout era PCs, but I think the computers in Fallout actually predate the ones that we see here. Like the computers we're looking at here look like fucking, they look like Apple IIs or some shit, you know? Whereas the ones in Fallout are like barely computers. This is some kind of freaky new sector. It's green instead of red. Whoa. Still got some agents hanging around. Alright. Oh, I can get new abilities from a control point. Noted.
Someone's singing. Where's it coming from?
I'll go look.
Hi, Jesse.
Any new questions for Pope? No, we don't.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more
Awkward.
questions soon.
Just let me know.
I mean, I personally have many questions, but I guess Jesse doesn't.
Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
The situation's getting worse. I saw Trench and Darling arguing a couple weeks ago. Trench was furious. You don't think Darling...
Don't be stupid. What would the Bureau's golden child have to gain from...
I'm glad to see office gossip is still the same, even if you're in like some sort of paranatural super bureaucracy. 10% to melee, 10% to energy, 10% to health, 25% to launch damage. I like that idea. Got a lot of points, actually. We'll give ourselves a little extra health. I'd rather not die. Seems like a good idea. How much does this cost? 3. Noted. We'll get a little more energy, and then we'll save the rest for later. What does that get? An additional weapon form slot. Cool. Astral constructs. Okay. Oh. Shatter has high stopping power with a scatter shot that devastates grouped enemies at close range. Oh, we can get a shotgun. That's cool. Obscured. Okay, so we can get like a randomized mod, I guess. By spending currency. Noted. Board countermeasures. What's that? Spin maneuvers. Kill enemies with service weapon in spin mode. I have no idea what the fuck that means. Use spin arrows needles to make their end. Haystack. Kill enemies with a service weapon in charge mode, shatter mode, surge mode, pierce mode. I don't have any of these. I guess those are weapons we haven't unlocked yet. Currently, I've got grip. I've got the grip. Grip is reliable with semi-automatic fire that is deadly at short and long range. So grips are standard, like, pistol-esque mode, I guess. That, energy, health per pickup. Oh, this one's just better. Okay. Can deconstruct that last one. There we go. Get some more currency out of that. Whatever the fuck those things are. Search for a way into the maintenance sector. Oh, we've got something new. We are at war, hostile takeover. The Hiss is the opposing force, foreign power. We will provide countermeasures strategy. Accept, ingest them at control points. These countermeasures missions will benefit you. We will give resources, rewards for each completed countermeasure. So they're challenges. They're challenges for extra goodies. I can't complete any of them yet because I need to get equipment for them, but we could use them eventually. 3. I check? Okay, tab. Alright. So we need to get our way to maintenance, which is in the central executive area, I guess. Which requires us using the elevator, which was why I was singing earlier. That's right.
Time to work. Meet me in the maintenance.
Maintenance sector access
like I
corridor.
said before, the janitor is a friendly face.
I think this is where I left off last time I played, so from here on out I have no idea what the fuck's going on. I kinda already didn't, but now I really, really don't. The consecutive kills boost weapon mod effect lasts for 5 seconds. The timer resets after each kill. Noted.
The maintenance sector is the janitor domain.
This is his territory?
If I can find Ati,
his land?
He can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ati.
Really is the janitor's land. It's got a piss filter on.
Up here that took me to Trench's office. Is Ati guiding me too?
The bad red stuff over there. I can't access this place because my clearance level isn't high enough. Oh no. What's the point of being the director if I'm not allowed to if I'm like restricted from accessing areas of my own fucking building?
The directorial override is right there, in the control room.
You guys are looking a little spooky. Holy crap! Okay, the melee's kind of funky in this game. He like juts forward kind of, and there's a cooldown. But it is pretty like meaty. That's pretty neat. What is this? Oh, this is a control point. Very nice. The whole shifting area thing is really neat. A really good way to emphasize that, like, you're making a place familiar out of what was foreign. Blackrock Quarry and Processing. Ventilation and Janitor's Office. Guess Ati's this way. Ooh! What the fuck is that? See that thing? See that tryptophobia cluster? Oh wow, it explodes, okay. I'm I'm glad that despite being empowered by some sort of supernatural force beyond comprehension, these guys still fall over when you shoot them. Alright, we're clear. Place is swamp green. I can't stop thinking about it because everywhere we went to was like kind of had like a the dichotomy was between like more of a grayish blue and a red, and now we're dealing with like more of a like a greenish yellow.
What's down that way?
Very Shrekulous color, you know. Ooh, a new quest. What's over here? Ugh. Ooh. Appear to have fallen out of reality. Cleanse the merry-go-round horse object of power. Okay.
Ugh. This place makes me nauseous.
Oh, now it does.
An object of power.
Oh, this is not going to be this easy. Call the chase. What am I supposed to do?
Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
Are we doing it? Can I ride this thing? Control to evade. Oh. The horse choo-choo allows you to evade dash. Use it. Prove escape yourself. I've been smushed. Kinda hard to tell where the limit of this thing is. Okay. Okay. Oh, you can use it to use the air dash. Alright, that's cool. Alright, we're up. Gold enemies are immune to my attacks. Control to avoid their attacks. Noted. Okay. They've got explosives. Success, end of level achievement director. You've been approved. You and the horse are now bound friends for life. Hell yeah. It's just like Red Dead.
Let's see the hiss keep up with me now.
Okay, that uses up energy. Noted. It's kind of a stiff dash, but I can dig it. It's a little floaty. Oh my god, that is bright. Oh, control points fill your health. That's good. Alright, give me that chest. The one that the game used to bait me earlier. Alright, back to Ahti. Sorry, I got diverted by a merry-go-round. You know how it is. Oh, he's got a low-res picture of himself on his own door. Oh, never mind. It fucking loaded. There he is.
Well done.
Thank you.
You got the job. It's place for congratulations. Yippee, Satana. It happened.
Don't congratulate me yet. I haven't been paid yet. I just received a bunch of obligations. It's all the worst part of the job, parts of a job without the good part.
I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ahti here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ahti. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, yes. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small.
There's one thing I know about janitors. It's that Ahti here is mythically powerful because he can get literally anywhere and he knows the building like the back of his hand.
You think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. Mä kyllä sanon perkele suoraan, that this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele.
Oh, he's finished. I didn't know that until I saw Perkele.
He's starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed.
I only know there are a handful of languages out there that I wouldn't recognize if you spoke them to me until you used a swear.
I'm doing my best to keep up with this. Fix the coolant pumps and the power generators. Otherwise,
like I might not recognize Polish if I heard it, but if I heard someone like just screech the word kurwa, I'd know what I was dealing with.
You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The work's on the task board here. You can do later when you have time.
Oh no, there's a Borderlands bounty board in this game.
No one's gonna cancel my holiday or seats gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it, and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow.
Hell yeah.
You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in
Clearance
the back.
level 2. Hell yeah.
That's great. Thank you, Ati.
Let's work hard. His life is in your hands. What a mess. Burn the trash. What is that? Burn the trash around the furnace.
Throw it in the fire. Burn it all. Burn it into a reindeer, not into a moose.
What is this guy saying? Okay, looks like that's in the direction we're already headed. By the way, the little censorship bars are covering the parts of the map that we don't know about yet, which is very cool. This. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Jesse helps Ati by burning the trash piled up around the furnace and the maintenance area. Yada yada. I like how these are. I like how the way the what is it? The missions are phrased is in like the past or present tense. Yeah, the present tense, or like as if it's like happening right now, as opposed to like giving you an order. What have we got? Evade energy cost, health recovery, launch energy cost. Nah. I like having health. There's one thing I've learned in games is that more health gives you more freedom to fuck around, which is what I value very highly.
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
Power. Explosion. Too much.
Thank you, Mr. Trench. There's enemies around here. I can tell because the gun materialized in my hand. Wait, hang on. I actually want to read that. Where did I get it? Case files? Oh yeah, we can read the merry-go-round. Oops 16-KE. Containment procedure. Objects should be kept in a confined space when unbound. Description, pair utility. A fiberglass horse once used as a seat for a merry-go-round ride. The pole is still connected to the object. The object is capable of moving short distances at high speeds. This can be quite dangerous when its path. The object is currently bound by. The object was discovered at the site of an abandoned amusement park. Local reported that the rides would move on their own and that they would be chased out. When these rumors reached the Bureau, see America Overnight episode 235, agents were dispatched to investigate. 3 local were found dead at the scene. The object attacked agents invoked Formula C.52, the object long enough to... Noted. Correspondence? Irish. Attention, maintenance staff. An object of power escaped the Panopticon a couple weeks ago, and they want everyone to keep an eye out for it. So if anyone sees a merry-go-round horse zipping around the sector, alert me immediately. Do not try to contain it on your own. And definitely don't bind it to yourself. Your security chief, Simon Arish. Noted. Yeah, I'd be a little intimidated if I was doing some routine maintenance and a merry-go-round horse just kind of teleported in front of me. Is that like a person? Like an actual person?
Hey, are you new?
Yeah.
Go talk with Chief Arish in the security booth. He's in charge here.
Oh, Arish is how you pronounce it. My bad. What's
hey,
up?
Hey! Chief Arish, FBC Security. Shouldn't you be...
They all have HRAs. We're on the same side.
My name is Jessie Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial.
I'm the new
override
hot
to get
shit on the
lockdown.
block.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna be signing your checks soon, so you better treat me with some respect.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here.
I noticed.
We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
Yeah, that sounds like a problem.
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing? Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's
Cool.
inside is...
He told me what the NSC was, but not what the letters stand for. That's not weird.
He's here?
No, he came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off?
Oh, nice.
Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go fix everything.
That's catchy. Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
God, I hope he does, because I don't.
He sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
Try to stay alive.
Try to stay alive? Oh, hey, these are the guys that turn into exploderinos. I'm probably gonna have to shoot you guys at some point. So,
Now?
Hope you don't have any regrets. Still have to burn the trash. Let me grab this fast travel point real quick. Hell yeah. Let's curl around over here. I want to burn that trash. I know we've got a whole, like, power plant about to explode and send everyone into the Dark Ages sort of situation here, but, like, Ahti asked really nicely for me to burn this trash, so I'm just gonna go do that. What the fuck am I looking at? Please leave. They explode! I like how she shoots it one-handed when you're not aiming. There's a lot of these fuckers, Jesus. Okay. Got any more of you? Jesus. Hiss charged, that's what they're called, I see. This is the furnace chamber. Hell, heck yeah. Why would you do this to me? Let me in! Motherfucker. Installing power cores. Pick up power core. Align power core with the receiving socket and insert it. Okay. So we have to put this somewhere. I guess. Oh, that's what we're supposed to put it into. Okay, hang on. Do I just... Oh, she just slams it in there. Neat. There's one more. Got more dudes. Dude, shit that suicide bombs you, like, it's really manageable most of the time, but I've had plenty of times in games where just because I wasn't paying enough attention, I've gotten caught off guard by them. There's a, what is it, in Destiny 2, there's like a particular type of there's a particular type of enemy that I think the Hive use, where they're called thralls, they're basically these explodey dudes, and I have tried to melee them a couple times on pure reflex, which is a bad idea, because they, like, instantly destroy your shields, and if your shields are down, they will instantly kill you, so, yeah, trying to knife them was kind of a bad call, as you might imagine. I should be able to make, can I make my gun? Spin has a generous magazine and a high rate of fire, best used in controlled bursts, and you can upgrade the grip, but I really want shatter. Oh, okay. Okay, I've got a shotgun. How do we do this? F. Oh, she spins it. Oh, that's cool. Oh, neat. So this is what a shotgun looks like. It definitely sounds like a shotgun. Kind of looks like a crossbow. That makes sense. What about our abilities? Can we upgrade? We can. We've got 4 points. Can probably put more into launching. Yeah, I do like that. I like tossing shit at people. It's kind of fun. And I need more points to unlock the rest of this crap. Launch grenades and rockets back. Oh wow, that sounds amazing. Now that's a concept I enjoy, like detonating, like tossing an explosive back at someone. Shatter. There we go. Kill enemies with a shatter. Shatter, hatchet, burst will push them back. How far? All right, we've got a shotgun now, so I'm pretty happy. This is the furnace chamber, which is where we're supposed to be. We need to burn trash.
By trash, did Ati mean barrels full of hazardous biological material?
That's definable as trash.
Some environmental regulations on waste disposal, but if that's what Ati wants, then I'll get it done.
Oh, I doubt this place has an OSHA. Or whatever the fuck manages the environmental stuff.
Lead researcher of the parakinesiology department. I discovered code Omega paranatural entity
Omega.
residing within the Bureau. Right under our noses. Darling refused to allocate me the budget or so I'm taking matters into my own.
Oh dear.
I need to convince them.
This furnace can speak. Now let's get back to that real quick.
Did you hear that? It's a sentient force capable of communicating.
Oh no.
Ever installing this furnace? I believe it. Oh, sorry. What? Yes, I can feed you. What do you want?
Oh my god.
I see.
Oh no. Yeah, I feel like being alone with a giant destructive machine that burns everything that you toss into it would probably affect your brain a little bit. I'll find some volunteers. Hey, you wanna hop into this giant flaming pit of agony for me? The furnace would be really happy if you did. Yeah, sure, beats working here. mail tube complaint? The Hiss charged agents are examples of extreme physical deformation resulting from Hiss corruption. Hiss charged display an unthinking fixation on any non-corrupted individuals in the area. Once within a specific proximity, they erupt into a burst of focused Hiss resonance so dense that it acts as a physical force. The Hiss charged is depleted of the Hiss corruption after this eruption. Nice rhyme. The host is left lifeless. This behavior may be an adaptive response to the HRAs. The Hiss charged are designed to blow the devices off potential hosts, exposing them to the resonance. Is the Hiss capable of customizing a corrupted host's altered ability to this degree? Why is the physiology of the Hiss charge so dramatically different from the host's original form? Lots of questions, no answers. Correspondence. Security matters. Hey Simon, I got your message. Yeah, if someone in the sector is asking about Ahti, just tell them you'll handle it and leave it at that. Under no circumstances should any personnel intervene with his day-to-day routine. I told you everything I know about him so you could better deal with his odd habits, but yes, it's still very much a classified matter. Also, I saw your report about the quarry worker who wandered into the Foundation. Detaining him was the right move. We'll figure out what he saw before we decide on next steps. Cheers, Lynn. P.S. In case you hadn't noticed, something is up between Trench and Darling. I know this isn't your strong suit, but try your best to stay out of it. Mail 2 complaint. Hey, Bozer! Get this. The accounting department still says they haven't received my expense reports. They say the receipts probably got lost in the mail tubes because of a shift or a threshold or some such fuckery, and that if I don't have the originals, they can't verify my expenses for reimbursement. This is such bullshit. Why do we even use these fucking tubes if they just spit our mail out in some other goddamn dimension? Just venting here before I make a formal complaint. Useless pieces of shit. Rodriguez. Eaten up in the mail department, I see. There's one barrel. There's like 1 or 2 barrels left, which is always the perfect threshold for when I like stop being able to figure out where the thing I need is. I always feel like this happens whenever I'm told to just deal with something in a side quest in video games, where it's always just like, oh yeah, you just need to like grab everything in this area and then just go toss it over here, and then I'm good for the first few, and then when I'm down to like the last couple, it takes forever. Okay, never mind. Was that it? Oh. Okay. I got ability points, that's nice. Alright, where to now? I need to go to the coolant pumps and energy converters. Noted. Hang on. Got 2 ability points. 50% more launch damage. Launch basic enemies when their health is... Oh, fuck yeah. I just want to toss everything. I just want to ragdoll everybody in existence. What I wanted to do with the Force all along, every time I got my hands on a Star Wars game. Force Unleashed was very good to me in that respect.
I don't like that sound.
Me neither. I didn't like the shake. Oh! Oh yeah, I like this thing. Okay, I'm having fun. Ooh, the coolant pumps.
Go to city. Fix it fast. If the plant goes boom, we can throw the spoon in the corner.
Gotcha, boss. Throw the spoon in the corner. Alright, so how do we fix the coolant pumps? We've got a power thing here. Okay, that's one. I think the extra throw damage is really useful. Oh cool, I can toss their corpses around, that's nice. Where am I getting shot from? Can't see. Get this thing out of here. There he is. Okay. Where am I putting this? I need to find another coolant pump. Is that one? It's blue. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, shit. I'm telling you, it's not when a bunch of them spawn. It's not when a bunch of the suicide bombers spawn and like pop you. It's when they it's when they sneak up on you. That's when they actually get you. It's not when there's a whole crowd of them and you get a chance to shoot them. What's up with this thing? It needs a new wheel. That's what it needs. Is that a thing we need to deal with? What's this? Clog complaint. Oh, I'd love to read this. That gross blockage down in the water systems is back. What the fuck is it? And where does it keep coming from? And why the hell does Ati keep yelling nonsense at it? He acts like he can understand him. Of course, he acts like we can understand him too. Guess that's just his brand of crazy. I'm gonna try out a new drain cleaner. Extreme strength. I don't know why I use that voice. Okay, there's something I need to do and I'm missing it. Okay, we've got two big like pump consoles over there. I think I've fixed both of them. How's this thing looking? That's fine. That's running. What about down here? What are we missing? I thought... What's this? Launch efficiency. Neat. Oh, that looks like something over there I'm looking at. Maybe over to the side here. Cooling water.
My old enemy, the clock.
The clock. Oh my goodness. That does look like shit. Oh shit, that killed me. Okay, I thought I just had to pop it. Never mind. Very wrong. The shit slaps back. Noted. Control's a weird button for evading. I'm not accustomed to it. Usually it's usually when you evade, it's in a game that doesn't have a jump button in my experience. Like what was it? You know, a game that had an evade roll that I really, really liked was The Division, weirdly enough. I actually really liked the dodge roll in that game. It felt right. Like, it kind of had a good momentum to it, where you had the initial jump forward and then the roll, right, which was right where it slowed down. So it just felt like it was really good for dodging things. Although obviously the most solid roll I've ever felt in a game in general is probably Elden Ring's, which I guess by extension is also like the kind of roll you'd get from any other FromSoft game that has a roll. The clock. Hang on a minute. There we go.
Shit. What now?
My old enemy, the clock. The pipes.
Oh, that's what killed me. That's fucking nasty. It's like popping a pimple made out of shit. Ew. It's everywhere. Ew.
that.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
It's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
Ew. It's receding at least. God, it's like an inflammation. Ugh. Ugh, it's everywhere. I guess we need to find more weak points and unstick them. Fucking ew. This gun, the Shatter one, has a really good sound to it. Even though it's not like a gun, and I don't know what the hell it's using as projectiles, it still sounds like a really good shotgun. Fucking gross. Someone isn't eating the vegetables. Fiber in your diet. And maybe some antibiotics. Well, it's receding. Yeah, just please leave. Please leave. I don't want you here. I don't think anyone wants you here. I have no affinity with shit. I'm sorry. We are clear. Excellent. Oh.
We need to fix this thing ASAP.
Oh no, what am I doing?
There are the pipes.
There we go.
Nothing more satisfying than manual labor.
One way to look at it. I feel like if you're a director and you're doing manual labor, there's probably I feel like if I was in that situation, I'd be a little unsatisfied by it. But whatever. Oh boy, that's a large lad I'm looking at. What's his fucking name? Trooper 2nd Class Kopak. Okay. Oh dear, oh dear. He's got a big gun. He's got a large gun. Oh, that's a miss. Okay, there we go. Jesus. Look at this guy. He's fully decked out. Extra bonus padding and everything. I didn't know they had bulldozers in this fucking game. Dozer here! The voices in my head are telling me to destroy you! Make way for the dozer! Man, I miss playing Payday 2. There's nothing stopping me from playing it now, I just don't have anyone to play it with. Also, I don't know. It's like, Payday 2 is one of those games where, like, when I was playing it, I thought I was having, like, the absolute best time, and then when I go back to it, I remember how, like, jank it is. See that shit? I'm pretty cool, huh? Your boss has some teeth. These troopers are a little slow, huh? They're not very reactive, I'm noticing. Oh, that's bad. I am digging the shotgun though. It's got a nice, good feel. No, she's dead! She couldn't get away from the suicide bombers. Very critical rookie mistake. Very sad to see that.
Blockages in type C through F. When the converters and coolant pumps are working again, we should be able to get this baby back down to a safe temperature. I hope.
Okay, we can probably ask him some questions after we get back.
Right. You gotta lock down the lift.
We do have a lockdown the lift. Picked up a personal mod at some point, which, oh yeah. Energy +8, evade energy cost -10%. Okay, still like what we've got going on right now. Got an empty slot for shatter. Recoil efficiency, damage, projectile spread? It's tighter, that might be nice. I'm not so concerned about the spread as I am about the actual range, because like one thing about shotguns in games is that there's two things that make them less effective over range. One is the actual like projectile spread, so like the further away an enemy is, the wider the spread goes. So like fewer pellets are hitting the enemy, which means it does less damage naturally, right? But another thing is that oftentimes when they're when game developers are giving a gun damage limitations, they also set a specific range that it's allowed to do damage at. So a lot of the times with shotguns, they'll also make it so that the pellets become like basically as functional as confetti once they go beyond a certain range. And depending on what kind of game you're playing, the range could be pretty decently far, or maybe not far at all. One reason why I really like playing Battlefield is that that game's got surprisingly good That game has surprisingly good shotguns. Like that whole series. Like I guess it's because the maps are so friggin' big, but they're pretty willing to let those shotguns get some range on them, especially the slower shooting ones, the pump actions. Go to the energy converters. I think once we're done fixing the NSC, however that ends up, I think after that we'll be done for tonight. Ooh. Oh yeah, I'm really loving the launch damage. What was that? Oh, it was a rifle grenade. A lot of schmutz coming off of these guys. Off you go. To the energy converters. Let's boogie. Hello? Pressed the button and it made a noise at me. No. Man! Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, how am I supposed to get there? Oh, this is the door. Okay. That's the control room I'm trying to head to. I gotcha. Oh dear. Got any more? I got your buddy here. I am willing to use him as a projectile. Smack him in the power console. And another control point is mine. Reward countermeasures. Collect my reward. Energy renewal. Ooh. Kill enemies without dying. Okay, I guess we'll take that. You are needed, irreplaceable, replaceable. Agreed. Okay. Your spear puncture the invaders. Easy go peasy. I find it kind of funny that the board's got kind of a voice in these. Spin, charge, surge, pierce. How much is it going to cost to get our, like, some of our other forms here? We've got enough source to... We just need 3 more memories to get grip, and we need another threshold remnant and some more source to get Spian. Yeah, we need more house memories, which will take some exploring, I guess. Load out. Fade energy. What did I pick up from the board here? It was energy renewal. Gain from headshots. Oh, okay. So instead of doing straight additional damage, I can make it so that it shoots more. Not really interested, to be totally honest. Might be good on a different gun. The spin it might be good on, because from what I'm gathering, spin is like some kind of SMG, I guess. Okay. Is this the right way I'm going? It looks like it. What is this? Oh, this is bad. That's what this is. Why is it so purple? Look at all that. Alright, energy converters are this way. Is this the correct? Right. I need to put a little power console here. Totally forgot. I was like looking at the one doorway outside and I was like, that's gotta be my direction, where all the purple shit is. Get over here. Bam! Oh, I love using my enemies as projectiles. It's so fucked up, but it's so fun. Come on. Oh, there we go. Enemies without dying. We're doing it. Alright, that's one energy converter. I'm sure some shit'll make the rest of it bad. Oh, there it is. Survival tactics. Kill the enemy before they kill you, and you won't die. That's my approach. I like this game. It's got impact. The melee sound's got a really good feel to it. Like, she hits it, it's like... Now we won't blow up. Very nice. Alright, where are we headed now? The control room. There's a shelter over here. There might be some crap to it. These things look like they're made out of solid, like, granite, which is pretty neat. It's kind of hardcore. What's in here? Threshold remnant. Not what I was hoping for, but something. Whoa! Don't do that again. Kind of freaky. The rifle grenades have like they can track you. It's kind of something. Get me in there. I want the stuff. Open the box. I'm a gamer. I know that there's no reason to put boxes in games unless you allow me to open them to receive stuff. Upcoming game reminder. An object of power escaped the Panopticon a couple weeks ago, and they want everyone to keep an eye out for it. So if anyone sees that... No, wait, I already read that. Next game is Wednesday at 8, usual spot. Hazard owes me $20. Arish, still on a fucking winning streak. Someone please figure out how he's cheating. Thompson, suspended for a game because of that shady dealing incident. Guy, I owe you $60. I brought beers last time, so it's Hepstonstall's turn. Remus. Very cool. I like how they're taking their time to remind you that there's normal humans working for these places, instead of them, not all of them are like weird, freakish robot people. Okay, melee damage varies. Noted. Ugh, we're all good. I have control over the control room.
To protect them. Forces contain a lockdown. Could only be lifted by a directorial override.
That does mark us as the director, Mr. Service Weapon here. Did we do it? It's open. There's the triangle. The spooky triangle. Oh, that's cool.
That's it.
That's
The
it?
should be open now. I think it's time I told Emily why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Alright, I will pop back to Central Executive, I guess. This little, whatever the hell this period, this spiral is, this friggin' like golden mean fractal thing I'm looking into, it's really doing something to my brain. I don't know what it is. Like it would be kind of psychedelic, but it's so dark and kind of hard to make out that it's instead kind of disturbing. All right, I think actually I think here's gonna be a good place to stop since we lifted the lockdown, which means I assume that means that the game's opened up like a lot. So yeah, with that said, that's our gameplay of Control for tonight. I think I am going to continue playing it, which yeah, I don't have anything to say on top of that. I'm having a really good time. I really like the setting, and I like I like how every corner kind of provides some new little thing that we can pick up and read and like look into to get like a whole feel for the place. And yeah. No, we've completely eclipsed like the amount of the game that I'm actually familiar with. So from here on out, it's going to be basically a fresh playthrough. So I'm really looking forward to it. I hope the rest of you are looking forward to it. And I'd like to thank you all for coming. So with that said, I'll hopefully see you next time. We're going to be going back to Weird West on Saturday, which will be the next time I'm streaming, unless the urge takes me on Thursday or Friday. But you know, no, there's